Door opens without sound, soft ground of light on the wood. Still stood, books stacked in quiet rows, no show, just color and spine aligned. Dust in slow-moving air, no care, just floating through beam like dream. Pages half turned still, no will to finish or start apart. Clock on the wall stays thin within its steady small beat. Chair by the window side, no guide, just waiting in place and space. No reason to choose a line or a sign, just standing between what's seen. Light not pushing in or thin, just resting on wood as it should. Bookstore, morning light, soft white, no rising feeling, just breathing, just paper and air. There, nothing arriving or leaving. Book left on the desk, no stress, just open and still until someone turns a page. No stage, just movement so slow it goes. Shelf stays where it is, no risk, just structure and line in time. Light stays the same, no name, just paper and hum. Done. Sunlight through thin glass, quiet pass, unfolded white cloth, soft. Machine stands still now, somehow. Even silence feels warm in form. Floor towels catch the light. Alright, no shadow in place, just space. Drum not turning again, no end, just resting inside the ride. Hanger on the rail, no tail, just object in line in time. Soap scent almost gone, soft on, lingering thin within. No cycle left to begin within, just stillness that stays and lays. Air moving slow and low, soft glow. Ooh, no reason to rush or push. Laundry room, morning light, soft bright, no rising feeling, just breathing, just cloth and air. There, nothing arriving or leaving. Basket half empty still, no will to fill it again or then. Window slightly open, spoken only by wind within. Clock doesn't feel loud, no crowd, just seconds that pass so fast. Light stays the same, no name, just morning and hum. Done. Bus stop bench still warm, soft form of light on the edge of ledge. Road already awake, no break. Just slow passing cars, far light on wet ground. Line feels fine, no need to adjust or trust. Schedule board barely moves, soft grooves of numbers and time align when passing through frame. No aim, just touching the air there. People standing still, no will to rush or to start apart. No reason to look ahead, no thread, just waiting in place and space. Sound of distant ride outside. Nothing calling me to be. Bus stop, morning light, soft white, no rising feeling, just breathing, just air. And the road slow, nothing arriving or leaving. Ticket in my hand, unplanned movement of thought is not. Bench stays where it is, no risk, just surface and air there. Time doesn't lean forward nor backward, just sitting with me quietly. Life stays the same, no name, just waiting tone alone. Freezer door slightly open, cold air, unspoken light spills on tile floor. Nothing more, rows of ice and still things, no meaning they bring, just frozen and kept and left. Fan sound steady line, no start, no sign. Time not moving ahead, just spread. Labels half out of view, nothing to do with thought or with name. Same. No reason to look away, no reason to stay, just standing near cold air. Freezer light in the dark, no mark, no rising feeling, no meaning revealing, just hum and frost, no cost, nothing is gained or changed. Door stays halfway there, no care if it closes or not. Forgot, floor keeps being floor, nothing more than surface and line. In time, call stays the same. No name, just light and hum. Done, done. Train moves without sound, remarks on glass ground, lights pass without a name. All same, seated slightly cold, nothing to hold, just forward and through, no view. Wheels under everything, no meaning they bring, just rhythm below, slow flow. Outside becomes smear, neither far nor near, just motion erased from place. No need to look ahead, no need to be led, just sitting still, no will. Rain on train, glass line, no sign, no moment rising, no deciding, just passing through frame. No name, nothing arriving, just stay. It fades away without trying to be seen. Train keeps moving on, then gone. No echo left, just breathe. Tiny bell above the door, wooden creaking on the floor, paper scent and warm and light, hiding softly from the night. Didn't come for anything, still I wandered slowly in. Something in the quiet rose made my breathing gentle, slow. Bookstore before closing tonight, golden dust and fading light. Every cover, every shadow feels just right. Every page and handwritten note, holding pieces left behind. I don't need to read the ending, just a place to rest my mind. Yeah. Raincoat dripping near the stairs, old jazz floating through the air. Someone stacking magazines, soft and careful in between. Didn't come for anything, still I wandered slowly in. Something in the quiet rose made my breathing gentle, slow. Story for closing tonight, turning silence into warmth. Every spine along the shelves now feels like home. Every tired thought inside me settling somewhere out of sight. I don't need to solve tomorrow, not beneath these paper lights. No big message left to find, just slow pages and some time. Lamp glow falling soft and thin on the little world Bookstore before closing tonight, yeah. Quiet corners, amber glow. Let the city fade behind me while the final lights burn low. Tiny bell above the door, wooden creaking on the floor, paper scent and warming light, hiding softly from the night. Didn't come for anything, still I wandered slowly in. Something in the quiet rose made my breathing gentle, slow. Bookstore before closing tonight, golden dust and fading light. Every cover, every shadow feels just right. Every page and handwritten note, holding pieces left behind. I don't need to read the ending, just a place to rest my mind. Raincoat dripping near the stairs, old jazz floating through the air. Someone stacking magazines, soft and careful in between. Didn't come for anything, still I wandered slowly in. Something in the quiet rose made my breathing gentle, slow. Bookstore before closing tonight, turning silence into warmth. Every spine along the shelves now message left to find. Just slow pages and some time. Lamp glow falling soft and in on the little world within. Bookstore before closing tonight. Quiet corners and the glow. Let the city fade behind me while the final lights burn low. Tiny bell above the door, wooden creaking on the floor, paper scent and warming light, hiding softly from the night. Didn't come for anything, still I wandered slowly in. Something in the quiet rose made my breathing gentle, slow. Bookstore before closing tonight. Golden dust and fading light. Every cover, every shadow feels just right. Every page and handwritten note, holding pieces left behind. I don't need to read the ending, just a place to rest my mind. Raincoat dripping near the stairs. Old jazz floating through the air. Someone stacking magazines, soft and careful in between. Didn't come for anything, still I wandered slowly in. Something in the quiet rose made my breathing gentle, slow. Bookstore before closing tonight, turning silence into warmth. Every spine along the shelves now feels like home. Every tired thought inside me settling somewhere out of sight. I don't need to solve tomorrow, not beneath these paper lights. No big message left to find, just slow pages and some time. Lamp glow falling soft and thin on the little world within. Bookstore before closing tonight, yeah. Quiet corners, amber glow. Let the city fade behind me while the final lights burn low. Fridge light stays on, nothing is wrong, just open space in a box. Quiet locks, cups on the counter still. No need to fill the room with anything more than what was before. Air moves a little bit, nothing to commit to sound or to thought. Everything not. Clock on the wall stays slow, nothing to show, just numbers that pass without contrast. No reason to turn away, no reason to stay, just light in the dark without mark. Fridge light in empty room, no bloom, no change in feeling, no meaning revealing, just cold and white. In the night, nothing is made, nothing fades. Floor is still the same, no need for a name for anything here. It's clear, sound of nothing near stays here, doesn't grow, doesn't go. Fluorescent lights stay still. Rows of food with no will. Cartwheels barely make a sound. Moving through empty ground. Labels staring back at me. Nothing trying to be more than paper, more than shelf. Everything by itself. Freezer hum low and same. Nothing calling my name. Floor tiles counting slow. Where I don't need to go. Hands just follow the path. No future, no past. Only passing between things that have always been. No decision in the air. Just standing there between one step and the next. Nothing complex. Late night I'll walk through. Nothing new. No meaning forming. Just passing through. Lights stay where they are. Never too far. Never too close. Just what it is most. Plastic bags on the side. No reason to decide what stays or what leaves. Nothing here deceives. Time doesn't change its pace. Same empty space. Every second the same. No win, no game. Walk ends where it ends. No message to send. Just light and for nothing more. Wet wheels cutting through the street. Puddles breaking under feet. Handlebars a little cold. Like a story half untold. Street lights bending in the rain. Drawing lines I can't explain. Wind is pushing from behind. Like it's loosening my mind. Headlight glow on empty lanes. Tracing soft invisible chains. Every turn I almost miss. Feels like a quiet little wish. No direction left to chase. Only water on my face. Every turn becomes a flow. Letting everything go. Even thoughts I used to keep fall apart and fall asleep. Rainy bicycle ride home slow. Everything begins to blur. Every drop becomes a signal that I prefer. I don't need to find a reason. Let it wash and let it be. Just a quiet kind of motion carrying me. Chain is clicking soft and low. Like it knows the way to go. Crosswalk lights are turning green. Like they've seen what I have seen. Storefront windows passing by. Reflect a soft inversion. Eye jacket heavy, soaked in blue. But I don't feel it like I used to. Road markings fade into mist. Like they never quite exist. Every sound becomes a trace of a slower, gentler pace. No direction left to chase. Only water on my face. Every turn becomes a flow. Letting everything go. Even thoughts I used to keep fall apart and fall asleep. Rainy bicycle home again. Even silence starts to ride. Every moment of the rainfall by my side. I don't need to hold tomorrow. Let it slip and let it fade. Just a gentle kind of passing that I made. No arrival, no return. Just the quiet wheels that turn. Nothing asking who I am or where it is I began. Only distance in my chest. Finally learning how to rest. Rainy bicycle through the night. Everything becomes the road. Every drop along my shoulders loses load. I don't need a final answer. Let it dissolve into the air. Just a moving kind of nothing. cabinet light, kettle humming to itself like it's talking to no one else. Spices lined in quiet rows where the late night thinking goes. Steam is curling up and slow like it doesn't want to go. Nothing urgent in the air, just the feeling of I'm here. Every sound is soft and small, filling up the kitchen wall. Warm, bright, and 24 kitchen. Everything is almost still. Every little simple moment has its will. I don't need to make it bigger. Let it stay and let it be. Just a quiet kind of comfort over me. Cutting board with empty space, holding traces of a day. Dish towel hanging slightly low, like it's starting to let go. Fridge door opens, then it shuts. No big meaning, no big cuts, just the rhythm of the home when I'm finally alone. Nothing urgent in the air, just the feeling of I'm here. Every sound is soft and small, filling up the kitchen wall. Warm light in 24 kitchen slow. Even silence starts to glow. Every second feels like breathing. That I know I don't need to chase a reason. Let it settle, let it stay. Just a gentle kind of living in this way. Warm light in 24 of kitchen, yeah. Everything begins to rest. Just a quiet, steady heartbeat in my chest. Sliding doors no longer move. Only wind begins to prove. Signs are dimming one by one, like a day that's come undone. Ticket gate in resting mode, holding on to what it showed. Echoes trapped inside the hall, soft and barely there at all. Nothing waiting to be done, just the traces left and gone. Air is brushing past the floor, like it knows there is no more. Soft wind that close, station exit. Everything begins to fade. Every sound becomes a memory. Light as made. I don't need to find a reason. Let it pass and let it be. Just a quiet kind of ending, passing me. Bench is empty, slightly cold, like a story never told. Fluorescent fading slow in a tired afterglow. Footsteps I don't recognize, echo in the hollow skies. Nothing calling me to stay, nothing left to take away. Nothing waiting to be done, just the traces left and gone. Air is brushing past the floor, like it knows there is no more. Soft wind that close, station still. Even time forgets the place. Every moment left behind me leaves no trace. I don't need to hold tomorrow, let it slip into the air. Just a gentle kind of nothing everywhere. soft wind at close station. Yeah, everything dissolves away. Just a quiet, empty feeling at the end of day. Yellow light on wet concrete, reflections stretching under feet. Cars are gone, the world is slow. Only drops that come and go. Signal blinking soft and red, like a thought inside my head. Wind is pulling at my sleeve, like it's trying to believe. No direction left to take, just the patterns that they make. Water drawing lines of time across the crossing line. Street light, rain of empty road. Everything dissolves in sound. Every drop becomes a signal on the ground. I don't need to chase the meaning, let it fall and let it stay. Just a quiet kind of drifting through the gray. Umbrella folded by my side, no more reason left to hide. Puddles breaking into rings, like forgotten little things. Steps are softer than before, like they don't belong to more. Nothing calling me to turn, nothing left to learn. No direction left to take, just the patterns that they make. Water drawing lines of time across the crossing line. Street light, rain on empty grass. Even silence starts to move. Every moment of the falling finds its groove. I don't need to hold tomorrow, let it wash and let it fade. Just a gentle kind of passing that remains. Street light, rain on empty crosswalk, yeah. Everything turns soft and slow. Just a night that keeps on breathing as I go. Green cross glowing down the street. Cool night underneath my feet. Traffic fading block by block. 1:30 on every clock. Didn't need to buy a thing, still I stopped beneath the green. Something in the steady light made the silence feel alright. Quiet pharmacy sign tonight, floating in the humid air. Little glow against the darkness, waiting there. Every passing car, reflections sliding softly down the glass. I don't need to rush the healing. Some things fade away with time. Plastic umbrella, dripping rain. White lines shining on the lane. Someone cycling slowly by under tired summer skies. Didn't need to buy a thing, still I stopped beneath the green. Something in the steady light made the silence feel alright. Quiet pharmacy sign tonight, keeping company with me. Every tiny electric humming feels strangely sweet. Every lonely thought behind me, softening without a sound. just the night in shades of blue. Little light above the road, helping with the things untold. Quiet pharmacy sign tonight, yeah. Small green star against the rain. Let it flicker through the darkness till I'm light enough again. Plastic bench beneath the light, last few buses of the night. Raindrops tapping on the roof, tiny sounds and quiet truth. Hands inside my coat for warmth, watching headlights come and go. Didn't mind the extra weight, something told me to stay slow. Bus stop after midnight tonight, floating in the cooling rain. Every little passing engine sounds the same. Every bottle catching colors under tired traffic lights. I don't need to hurry home yet, there's a peace inside this night. Wet umbrellas by my shoes, billboard glowing faded blue. Someone yawning down the lane, then the silence comes again. Hands inside my coat for warmth, watching headlights come and go. Didn't mind the extra weight, something told me to stay slow. Bus stop after midnight tonight, holding up the empty street. Every distant rolling tire, soft repeat. Every tire bob beside me, losing shape in misty air. I don't need a horse tomorrow, it can find me when I'm there. No big moment passing through, just the rain and shades of blue. Little shelter, humming glow, somewhere gentle I can slow. Bus stop after midnight tonight, yeah, yeah. Cool and moving through my sleeves. Let the city breathe around me, like the dark itself believes. Swings moving from the wind, tiny creaking now and then. Street lamp pouring faded gold on the sliding metal poles. Walked without a place in mind, just to leave the day behind. Then I saw the quiet park, glowing softly in the dark. Empty playground lights tonight, shining on the sleeping town. Every shadow on the pavement, settling down. Every rusted chain footprint, holding little echoes still. I don't need to chase the feeling, just the calmness that it fills. fix the sadness, just let the night sit around. No children running now, only wind against the ground. Tiny echoes fading slow, like the things we used to know. Empty playground lights tonight, yeah. Silver air and cooling breeze. Let the stillness wrap around me, gentle as the swaying trees. Glow in the dark bandages stuck across your knees. Boombox by the window, catching summer breeze. Tried a hallway skateboard trick, immediately failed. Now she's dancing anyway, like success is overrated. Dot wearing a bucket hat, way too big and wide, running tiny victory laps, full of goofy pride. Frozen waffles on the counter, halfway getting burned. Nobody smells the smoke yet, too busy taking turns. Bright lights, fast sound, chaos all around. Step wide, lean back, heartbeat in the track. Bandages, lo-fi, tiny funky paradise. Chunky, 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 chunky drum groove, funky synth bass, cassette tape flutter, bright electric piano. Glow stars on the ceiling, blinking neon green. One girl using flashlights like a movie scene. Dark slides into laundry piles, disappears inside. Everybody laughing hard enough to nearly cry. Smoke detector starts beeping, right on the snare. Someone waving dish towels, smoke away like they just don't care. Warm room, good vibe, weekend staying alive. Jump once, spin slow, stereo overload. Old songs, good mood, nothing else to prove. No dramatic heartbreak, no lonely rainy scenes, just glow in the dark bandages and chaotic energy. Loose funky guitar, jive, one tape, saturation. Playful vinyl scratch. Sunrise, gold haze, music fills the place. Dark jumps, beat drops, nobody wants to stop. Bandages glowing softly under ceiling stars. Boombox still humming like a tiny funky heart. hum beneath the ground, flickering white all around. Seat is still, no need to speak. City breathing in the deep. Windows show a passing line, broken frames of space and time. Faces fading into blur like they never were. No direction in the sound, only motion going round. Something quiet in my chest, letting go of all the rest. Subway light through glass tonight, everything becomes a stream. Every station slipping slowly like a dream. I don't need to know the ending, let it pass and let it go. Just a moving kind of silence down below. Metal rails keep counting time in a soft, repetitive rhyme. Someone shifts and then it's still, like they lost their will. Air is cold but not unkind, leaving thoughts I didn't find. Nothing asking me to stay, everything just fades away. No direction in the sound, only motion going round. Something quiet in my chest, letting go of all the rest. Subway light through glass again, even silence starts to move. Every passing frame of moment finds its groove. I don't need to hold the meaning, let it drift beyond my sight. Just a gentle underground of night. Subway light through glass, yeah. Everything dissolves in line. Just a quiet moving distance in my mind. Rain just stopped on warm asphalt. Steam is rising soft and tall. Streetlights blinking into gold. Everything is calm and slow. Sheba sniffing near the curb. Tiny steps without a word. Didn't come here needing more, just the air and open door. Long day fading off my skin, quiet starting to begin. Busy thoughts are getting small with the silence after all. Rain stopping on warm asphalt, turning everything to blue. Every shimmer on the pavement pulls me through. Every reflection slowly breaking into light that fades away. I don't need to hold the moment, just let it stay. Cars are distant, voices thin, wet shoes making quiet prints. Someone laughing far behind, then it slips into my mind. Phone asleep inside my coat, steam is writing little notes. Nothing trying to be deep, just the city half asleep. Long day fading off my skin, quiet starting to begin. Busy thoughts are getting small with the silence after all. Rain stopping on warm asphalt, something loosening in me. Dusty light and fading silence setting free. Every drop still on the surface, shining softly in the night. I don't need to chase tomorrow, not beneath this fading light. No big meaning in the glow, only steam and letting go. Tiny world that breathe again between the quiet and the rain. Rain stopping on warm asphalt, yeah, let the moment drift little breeze and little nothing on my heart. Rain just stopped on warm asphalt. Steam is rising soft and tall. Streetlights blinking into gold. Everything is calm and slow. Sheba sniffing near the curb. Tiny steps without a word. Didn't come here needing more, just the air and open door. Long day fading off my skin. Quiet starting to begin. Busy thoughts are getting small with the silence after all. Rain stopping on warm asphalt, turning everything to blue. Every shimmer on the pavement pulls me through. Every reflection slowly breaking into light that fades away. I don't need to hold the moment, just let it stay. Cars are distant, voices thin, wet shoes making quiet prints. Someone laughing far behind, then it slips into my mind. Phone asleep inside my coat, steam is writing little notes. Nothing trying to be deep, just the city half asleep. Long day fading off my skin, quiet starting to begin. Busy thoughts are getting small with the silence after all. Stopping on warm asphalt, something loosening in me. Dusty light and fading silence, setting free. Every drop still on the surface, shining softly in the night. I don't need to chase tomorrow, not beneath this fading light. No big meaning in the glow, only steam and letting go. Tiny world that breathes again between the quiet and the rain. Rain stopping on warm asphalt, yeah. Let the moment drift apart. Little breeze and little nothing on my heart. Rain just stopped on warm asphalt. Steam is rising soft and tall. Streetlights blinking into gold. Everything is calm and slow. Sheba sniffing near the curb. Tiny steps without a word. Didn't come here needing more, just the air and open door. Long day fading off my skin. Quiet starting to begin. Busy thoughts are getting small with the silence after all. Rain stopping on warm asphalt, turning everything to blue. Every shimmer on the pavement pulls me through. Every reflection slowly breaking into light that fades away. I don't need to hold the moment, just let it stay. Cars are distant, voices thin, wet shoes making quiet prints. Someone laughing far behind, then it slips into my mind. Phone asleep inside my coat, steam is writing little notes. Nothing trying to be deep, just the city half asleep. Long day fading off my skin, quiet starting to begin. Busy thoughts are getting small with the silence after all. Stopping on warm asphalt, something loosening in me. Dusty light and fading silence, setting free. Every drop still on the surface, shining softly in the night. I don't need to chase tomorrow, not beneath this fading light. No big meaning in the glow, only steam and letting go. Tiny world that breathes again Rain just stopped on warm asphalt. Steam is rising soft and tall. Streetlights blinking into gold. Everything is calm and slow. Sheep is sniffing near the curb. Tiny steps without a word. Didn't come here needing more, just the air and open door. Long day fading off my skin. Quiet starting to begin. Busy thoughts are getting small with the silence after all. Rain stopping on warm asphalt, turning everything to blue. Every shimmer on the pavement pulls me through. Every reflection slowly breaking into light that fades away. I don't need to hold the moment, just let it stay. Cars are distant, voices thin. Wet shoes making quiet prints. Someone laughing far behind. Then it slips into my mind. Phone asleep inside my coat. Steam is writing little notes. Nothing trying to be deep, just the city half asleep. Long day fading off my skin. Quiet starting to begin. Busy thoughts are getting small with the silence after all. Rain stopping on a warm asphalt. Something loosening in me. Dusty light and fading silence, setting free. Every drop still on the surface, shining softly in the night. I don't need to chase tomorrow, not beneath this fading light. No big meaning in the glow, only steam and letting go. Tiny world that breathes again, between the quiet and the rain. Rain stopping on a warm asphalt. Yeah, let the moment drift apart. Little breeze and little nothing. Oh, oh, my heart. Balcony lights above the street. Warm wind moving through my sleeves. City breathing soft below. All its edges barely glow. Sheep are lying by the door. Tiny breath and nothing more. Didn't come here for a plan, just the night where I stand. Long days slipping out of frame. Even thoughts forget my name. Busy noises getting small, with the hush that takes it all. Balcony lights over quiet city, holding everything in view. Every window softly glowing drifts me through. Every sound below the railing turning distant into blue. I don't need to hold tomorrow, just this quiet coming through. Coffee cup against my hand, far away guitar band. Someone laughing in the dark, then it fades into a spark. Phone asleep inside my coat. Wind is writing little notes. Nothing trying to be deep, just the city half asleep. Long days slipping out of frame. Even thoughts forget my name. Busy noises getting small, with the hush that takes it all. Balcony lights over quiet city. Something loosening in me. Dusty air and drifting silence setting free. Every star above the skyline turning soft into the night. I don't need to chase balcony lights over quiet city. Yeah, let the evening fade away. Little breeze and little moments turn to gray.